Honorable Mr. Willian Arias, a peace activist from Colombia, South America, Honorable Shree Prasad Sahab, Secretary, Gandhi Sarva Sangh, Avinash Somnath ji, and friends from Sulabh. We feel proud and privileged that you have come here to see how we have been fulfilling the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi by peace and non-violence. It is about 5 decades that we have been working on this subject. Gandhi was a great man, and he had thought and also wanted to solve the problems of the society. And he said, only by non-violence we can change the society, not by violence. He said many things. I would like to go in detail. There are 2 things I would like to tell you. What we have seen and have met the people also. Apart from many problems, India had problems of defecation in the open, and also a class of people engaged in cleaning human feces, the night soil. They were doing a immense job, a good work they have been doing. Had not they cleaned, people would have sick, died. But in lieu thereof, society gave them humiliation, insult, and tragedy. So Gandhi wanted that defecation in the open should go. And at that time, Gandhi had 2 options. One, he suggested Indians to use trench latrines, as many as possible, and also to put soil after defecation was over. These 2 things he could say at that time. For the untouchables, he had a deep concern. From his core of his heart, Gandhi had felt the problems of untouchables. He used to go, visit and stay sometimes in the colony of untouchables. He wanted them to be rescued from this suburban occupation and to be brought in the mainstream of the society. After Gandhi organizations like Sarva Sewa Sangh, Gandhi Nidhi, Gandhi Sarva Sewa Sangh, many organizations, they did work to fulfill the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi. What is important? Can we teach about Gandhian principles and non-violence, or we should bring those principles of Gandhi in action? And here we have brought Gandhian principles in action shown to the nation, to the world. Around the world, people talk about non-violence. But here we see the practical example how untouchables, the ancestors from 5,000 years have been cleaning night soil, called untouchables, felt humiliation. How this can be solved, which Gandhi wanted. You know Gandhian principles, Gandhi's philosophy. I don't want to go in detail about that. But just say that you have met the ladies in the yellow, and till 2003 they had been cleaning Montfess's night soil themselves. And step by step, technological innovation was very important to make the difference in the lives of the untouchables. Had not I invented the technology, even today, there are no chance of ending the practice of defecation in the open or manual cleaning of night soil by untouchables. So our contribution is that first we invented the technology, and that has made the difference. Then gave them education, vocational training to earn their livelihood. While cleaning night soil, they used to earn $4 to $5 to $6 per month. Now they earn $300, $400 per month. See the difference. While doing dirty job, earning $6, doing good job, good work, earning $300 to $400, and that too with dignity. A person dies, or any being dies only once, but untouchables used to die thousands of times a day, from morning to evening. Wherever they used to go, call untouchables. Such a revolution by the society, by the people. Now, they are going to temple. Today I have seen the newspaper. Minister of Government of India was talking about they are not allowed to go inside the temple, even today. But now they go to inside the temple, worship deities, and go to serve in the same families where they used to clean their soil. They do facial of women inside the house. They share food, breakfast, tea with them. See the change. But by non-violence. I have not agitated against anybody. If you do violence, if you raise hands, it is difficult. You can fight only one person, two persons. But folding hands, we can persuade thousands and millions of people. So what we have done here, we have adhered to principles of Mahatma Gandhi of non-violence. I told you earlier that Che Guevara, he himself said that he endorsed the views of Mahatma Gandhi. A person, a violent person, who took liberty of independence of Cuba by violence, and that person came to India in 1959, and he said, society can be changed only by non-violence, and that will be permanent. Otherwise, oppressed will change the oppressor, and oppressor will change the oppressed. So this will continue. What you see inside the campus, what they wanted, what Gandhi wanted, what Gandhi wanted. You see here, a small example I am to give you. Our school, now I visited now. Teachers and students, they clean toilets. This was the wish of Mahatma Gandhi. If you go to Wardha or you visit Wardha, Gandhi ashram, nobody else was allowed to clean up toilets of others. Everybody had to clean toilets in the ashram. And this is what we are doing here in the campus. But if you talk about India as a whole, even today, people come from outside to clean the toilets. It means we have got to leave the scavengers from doing evening practice, but practice continuing. See the difference. One system has gone, but other is prevalent. The other persons come to clean toilets even today. But here we say no, Gandhi wanted to clean toilets themselves. So in our school, so one by one, and I am going to go in detail. I want to hear from you and Prasad Sahab. Prasad Sahab speaks very well, and he has given me another light about Gandhian principles, Gandhian philosophy. He is a learned man. So I talk to him, I get a new light. So I think I would like to hear from him also. So this is very important, that Gandhi said, you see, you hear the lectures of Gandhians, maximum. They will say what Gandhi said, how Gandhi laughed, how Gandhi used to spin wheel, what Gandhi used to write, how Gandhi used to speak. But they will not tell you what philosophy of Gandhi I implemented, I translated into practice, which Gandhi wanted. Gandhi was of the opinion 1 ounce of action is more important than tons of knowledge. So if you read Gita, if you read Ramayana, and you are an angry man, then what for you have read Gita? What for you have read the Ramayana? If you are an angry man, what is the purpose? You say, have you read Gita? Yes. Have you read Ramayana? Yes. Many people will say yes, but you find in nature he is the angry man. So an angry man cannot fulfill the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi always used to say, be cool. What you say, you do. What you do, you say. So this is very important, that if you want to be a Gandhian, you have to rectify yourself, not others. If all the time you are talking about others, it means you are not a Gandhian. Gandhian is who himself trying from morning to evening to rectify, remove his deficiencies, anything I have. If I have something wrong in me, I would like to rectify it. I would like to remove it. Only then you can be Gandhian. So this is, I just like to end, that you have come here from so long distance, and I have been told that you are also studying on non-violence. I am of the opinion that the entire world, by non-violence alone, the philosophy of Gandhi can solve the problems of the society in a country or the worldwide. And most important is that without non-violence, nothing can be done. And that too, one has to apply on own. This is very important. You come from USA, and your president, John F. Kennedy, he said, not ask what the country has done for you, ask what you have done for the country. So the question is that we will be talking about non-violence of Gandhi alone, or we will implement the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. Everybody is a Gandhian. That is, you have to take the people. Like Vedas, Puranas, they have treasure of knowledge. but those have not been conveyed properly to the people. And this has happened with Gandhi also. If you want to help somebody, you are a Gandhian. All are sitting here. What do they wear? Their clothes. It is their choice. We have nothing to do with the clothes of others. The food they would have eaten in the morning, it is their choice. I am not concerned what they have eaten. So those who want to help others, they are Gandhians. And this philosophy, this principle of Gandhi has to be conveyed to younger generations. There is a gap that we Gandhians have not conveyed to the younger generations the real philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. What Gandhi wanted, and I have not time to speak here. I'm writing a book, Fundamentals and Secondaries of Gandhi. What were the fundamentals? What are the fundamentals? And what are the secondaries? So in Sulabh, we care for fundamentals. Secondaries, their choice. A Muslim coming to join Sulabh, how I can ask him not to eat meat? Then he will not work with me. This is very important. So what I have done, just conclude with a small story, that there was a teacher in Thailand, in Bangkok. Two students, he taught many students. Two of them said they wanted to come to India. Teacher said, okay, if you go to India, in India we find mustard oil. So bring mustard oil in an earthen pot. They came to Sundarban forest. Now that has been divided between two countries, Bangladesh and India. So they came in the thick forest. So the first one said, some animal has passed from this forest. Other one said, how do you know? He said, I know. Again he went ahead. He said, must be an elephant. How do you know elephant or other animal? He said, I know. Again went ahead. He said, that elephant must be blind with left eye. He said, how do you know? He said, I know. They reached back to Bangkok and they brought mustard oil in an earthen pot. The second one, when he brought, it was half. The teacher asked the first one to bring. When he brought his earthen pot, it was full with mustard oil. Teacher asked for the second one, how is full and yours is half empty? He said, teacher, I want to ask this question from you. You have taught everything to him, not to me. The teacher asked the first one, you tell. He said, teacher, we went to Sundarban forest. I saw the passage. I thought in such a thick forest, no human being can come. I thought there was some animal. I found the branches of trees removed. I thought such a big animal, which may be on an elephant. And I found the left imprint of left leg was deeper, and right was not so deep. So I thought the elephant is blind with left eye because it takes time to lift the left leg, and therefore it becomes deeper, the print. We went ahead, we saw the elephant, and it was blind with left eye. You said mustard oil in the earthen pot. I put the earthen pot in the water for 3 days. It shook the water. I put the oil. It is full. So teacher said, look, I taught equally both of you. but he applied his mind and you did not. So what is required today? The Gandhians, that they have to apply their mind to convey to the younger generations what are Gandhian philosophies, what to do, how to go about, because that is the only Gandhian philosophy of panacea to build the society, new society, to harmonious society, a happy world. If you must have gone through Gandhian books, only Gandhian principles, Gandhian philosophies can make happier world, because Gandhi always talked about non-violence, non-violence, non-violence. What Lord Rama did while fighting with Ravana, his younger son Lakshmana was an angry man, and he wanted to take decision, take action, in anger. And Rama always to say, no, don't take the action, don't take the action. So the Gandhian principle is that it will be relevant, it is relevant, will be relevant tomorrow, but the younger generations will have to tell them how. And last one I say, Vaishnav Janto Tene Kahiye Peer Parai Jane. Those who can understand the pain of others, they are Gandhians. Nothing to do with the food, nothing with the clothes, nothing with the earning, everything is secondary. Fundamentals that Gandhi wanted, village to develop, to have cottage industries, have prohibition, education to ladies, basic education, women I mean, not ladies, women, basic education, all these Gandhi wanted. So these are the fundamentals of Gandhi. And food habits, clothing, all these things, earning money, these are the secondaries of Gandhi. But now the people have adopted the secondary of Gandhi, and they don't want to distinguish. They don't know how to distinguish the fundamentals and secondaries. In Sulabh, we had adopted the fundamentals. I do not give my own dictation, own dictum, that what you have to wear, what you have to eat, how you have to sleep. It is your choice, it's not my choice. Why should I tell them? Why should I ask them to follow Gandhian principles? So with these words, I welcome both of you sir here, and we are very happy. We are happy that you have come from gratitude, and non-violence certainly will be the pathfinder of not ours, but entire globe. Thank you.